Fake people rarely announce themselves. They don't walk into your life and say, "I'm here to deceive you." They usually sound reasonable. They sound caring. Sometimes they even sound like your biggest supporter. But pay attention to the phrases they repeat, because words can reveal what a person's actions are trying to hide. Here are 7 phrases fake people use to hide their true intentions. Number 1. I'm only telling you this because I care. Sometimes they really do care. But sometimes this phrase is simply a disguise for criticism, gossip, or control. Notice what happens after they say it. Do they actually help you? Do they respect your choices? Or do they leave you feeling smaller, insecure, or dependent on their approval? A caring person doesn't need to destroy your confidence to prove they care. Stoicism teaches you to judge character by consistent actions, not declarations of good intentions. Number 2. You can trust me. Think about that. Why does someone need to repeatedly announce that they're trustworthy? Trust is rarely built through promises. It's built through patterns. They keep your confidence. They respect your boundaries. They behave consistently, whether you're watching or not. A person can say, "Trust me," 100 times, but their behavior will always have the final word. Don't demand proof from their words. Watch their pattern. Number 3. I was just joking. This phrase often appears immediately after someone crosses a line. They make a hurtful comment. You react, and suddenly you're accused of being too sensitive. The joke becomes the excuse. But here's the important distinction. A genuine mistake can be acknowledged. A fake apology usually shifts the blame back onto you. Stoic wisdom teaches us not to surrender our judgment simply because someone becomes defensive. You don't have to argue about their intention. Pay attention to the impact. And pay attention to the pattern. Number 4. I hate drama. Listen carefully when someone constantly announces how much they hate drama. Sometimes the person talking about drama the most is also the person constantly creating it. They tell you everyone's secrets. They carry stories from one person to another. They create misunderstandings. Then they position themselves as the innocent observer. Don't listen only to how someone describes themselves. Watch what follows them wherever they go. The Stoics understood the importance of examining character through behavior. So observe. Don't assume. Number 5. I'm happy for you. The words sound supportive, but sometimes the tone tells a completely different story. Your success suddenly becomes competition. Your good news receives silence. Your achievement is immediately compared to someone else's. Or they congratulate you while quietly minimizing what you accomplished. Not everyone who smiles when you succeed is celebrating with you. And you don't need to expose every person who isn't genuine. You simply need enough awareness to stop giving them access to your inner world. Number 6. You've changed. Sometimes you've changed because you've grown. You've stopped explaining yourself. You've established boundaries. You've stopped tolerating disrespect. You've become less available for unnecessary conflict. And the people who benefited from the old version of you may not like the new one. So they say, "You've changed." Maybe they're right. Growth is supposed to change you. The Stoics understood that a disciplined life requires constant improvement. Don't automatically return to an old version of yourself just because someone preferred you that way. Number 7. I would never do that to you. It sounds reassuring. But remember this. Anyone can describe the person they want you to believe they are. Character is revealed when circumstances test it, when keeping a secret becomes inconvenient, when your success threatens their ego, when they have nothing to gain from being kind, when nobody is watching. That's where character becomes visible. Don't build trust around promises of what someone would never do. Build it around what they consistently do. And here's the Stoic lesson. All 7 phrases have something in common. They try to make you focus on words instead of patterns. But Stoic philosophy teaches a different discipline. Observe, pause, separate what someone says from what they repeatedly do. You don't have to confront every fake person. You don't have to expose every lie. You don't have to prove that you are right. Sometimes, the strongest response is simply to see clearly and adjust your distance accordingly. Because your peace doesn't require everyone around you to be genuine. It requires you to become discerning about who receives your trust, your attention, and your energy. Remember, don't judge people by their promises. Watch their patterns, Their behavior will eventually introduce you to the person their words were trying to hide. If you want more psychology and philosophy about mastering your reactions, reading people more accurately, and protecting your attention, subscribe to Quiet Command. No noise, no performance, just the quiet discipline of a mind that answers to itself.